Pre-owned cars are having their moment as COVID-19 has caused lower supplies of new vehicles and made customers more cautious about using public transportation and ride sharing. There are countless choices when buying a pre-owned car, and finding one that is right for you can be a challenge, especially in today's marketplace. Here are some tips on purchasing a pre-owned vehicle from Clay Posey, sales consultant with Grainger Nissan of Anderson.
To start off, you've got to have kind of a starting point of, you got to decide on a vehicle that's going to work best for you. So you've got to decide what features you may want or need in that vehicle. And then you've got to decide fuel mileage, reliability. After you have a vehicle you've decided on that might work for you, something that's going to have the features and everything you need, you've also got to set a budget. A monthly budget for a payment, or whether it is a cash budget if you're just going to buy the vehicle outright. And then you also need to kind of get with a salesperson and decide if the payments are going to work for what you're looking for or what you're needing in a vehicle. So if you're looking for a vehicle that's going to do everything you need it to, and it's going to be out of budget, you need to know that ahead of time. And that kind of ties in with budget flexibility too. So being able to say, okay, if this vehicle has these features, then I may need to step up in budget or decide what I don't want in those features to stay in budget. So after you've set kind of your budget and the vehicle that you're looking for, you need to go ahead and start looking for the vehicle. And what's great about nowadays is you've got the worldwide internet at your fingertips, right? So you've got the power of the internet. You can see every dealer in the state. You can see every dealer within 750 miles of you if need be. So if you have a couple of specific vehicles picked out already, whether that be sedans, SUVs, trucks, even brands that you could pick out between those. So if you've got that already, you'll be good to go while you're looking through all these websites. And most dealer websites nowadays are going to have Carfax. So you can see the history of the vehicle, everything that might be encompassed with that vehicle, miles, of course, everything like that for you too. So you're also going to want to check with Carfax or Kelley Blue Book values to cross-check and reference those with the vehicle you're looking at to make sure that the price is in the same range as a fair market value. So once you actually make it to a dealership, find the vehicle that you're looking at, always, always, always test drive. I can't tell you how many people I've had who will say, I don't need to drive it, I've had one before, or anything like that. Especially with used cars, they're all different. It's a unique personality for each one. Make sure that you get the repair order from the dealer if they have the service inspection when the vehicle comes in. So most dealerships do a service inspection on the used vehicles that they're selling. So when that comes in, they're able to take that and show it to you so you can see what work they recommended or what work they did to it when it came in. This is another great time to get a Carfax printed out. And then I also recommend taking the vehicle to a trusted mechanic that you know. Whether that be a local mechanic, maybe it's just a family friend you bring with you that knows a ton about cars. You bring that person with you or take the vehicle to that mechanic. Let them inspect the vehicle, go over everything on that, and make sure it's a good vehicle for you. You can also ask for an extended test drive for a pre-owned vehicle, which is another positive when you're looking at dealerships and different vehicles for pre-owned. Take that vehicle, drive it for a weekend, make sure it's going to work for your lifestyle. A couple of benefits to buying a pre-owned vehicle from a dealer, more so than just a fair market wherever you're buying from an individual or from not a dealer, maybe a mom and pop place, something like that. When you're looking at a dealership with pre-owned inventory, you're going to know that vehicle inspection has been done, and it's been done by the service department attached to the dealership. So they do a multi-point inspection for your brakes, tires, all of the safety features that are going to make sure it keeps you and your family safe in the vehicle. You'll also be able to get vehicle history from dealerships. A lot of the times their pre-owned vehicles are vehicles that are traded in from people who service them at their dealership. So you have all the records and everything you need right there at the same dealership for that vehicle. You're also going to have the chance to purchase certified pre-owned when you're looking with a dealership. Only the brand of that dealership can certify a pre-owned vehicle, and that does give you an additional 7 years, 100,000 miles worth of warranty as well. And then you've also got the opportunity to get market-based pricing with a dealership. So whereas looking at an individual pricing their vehicle, they're going to price it for how much they want to sell it for. And when looking at a dealership, they've got to be competitive within their market. So if they're looking at 5 other dealerships around them in the area, they've got to be competitive and within the price range of all of those other dealerships as well. So you do get the market-based pricing for pre-owned vehicles just because of competition between dealerships in that resort.
For more information on pre-owned and new vehicles, visit Grainger Nissan of Anderson.com.